Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream tonight. We have an objective. We have a goal, a target, as it were. We have something that we are working towards, which we are doing every stream. But tonight, we are looking to get to the Pole of Tribute, which apparently is this legendary trial that I have to get to. That's very, very important, and I also have to tank. So I will admit I was able to get my Dark Knight up to level 60 or 63, so I'm able to tank. We're able to get through it. Very excited for it. We have a couple of quests to get through before we get there. However, it is exciting. This is like the first kind of like real trial, we'll say, for this expansion that I've been told this expansion is where they got really good. So I'm ready. I'm excited. How was your week, guys? I'm blasting into this mic, guys. I've had way too much caffeine. How was your week? I got to turn that down a little bit. How was your week? How is everything? How has this the past couple days have been? I can at least speak for myself that they have been crazy busy. We had some explosions at work. I mean, figurative explosions, not literal. Which has left me basically chasing this whole week. I've been behind, but yes, I'm very, very good. Mom's still alive. I'm glad. Opal, I'm very, very glad. Yes, over caffeinated is the term that I am going for. Highly caffeinated, very, very much so. And I stopped drinking coffee. I think my last one was at like 2 o'clock today. So long, rough, and not quite amazing. Hey, but we made it through. That's the point. We got through the week. That's what it is. Fan friggin' tastic. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad. We need some good positivity. I was actually just talking about this earlier this week. I had talked to one of the parents at my one of my daughter's schools, and they had asked, like, oh, how was your summer? And I was like, oh, it was hectic. It was busy and all that. I returned and I said, how was yours? Like, how was your summer? And simply, she put, it was fantastic. It was perfect. There was no other better way. And it made me think about like how I actually respond. This isn't a dad joke, by the way. This made me think about how I'm responding to these like comments where people ask like, oh, how have you been? I find myself actually being like, oh, well, I was just trucking along. I was doing my thing. And it's like, even if I'm having a good time, I always find myself kind of like scaling it back. Do you guys do that? Is that just me? Like, I have a feeling that I just kind of like, I like scale it back just in case they aren't having a good week. So it doesn't mean be like, everything is awesome. And it's like, well, I'm having a shitty week. Maybe that's just me. Just pull. Okay, cool. I'm excited to see you guys. Jeez, Galactic. You're kind of aggressive over there. Level 72 Black Mage on Final Fantasy 11. There you go. A certain charm to Stormblood's trial that I feel later expansions haven't fully captured. Gotcha. AC went out and it was 105 Whisper. Good God. I am so sorry. Oh man. Anyway, we have everything set up. And we're here in the fish chasm, which I think is what it's called. Are you gonna show? Are you gonna actually pick up the game, OBS? Thank you. Jeez. It said just pull. Morning, Raga. Morning, Raga. Oh god, the dogs are back. I legitimately just finished up Monday's MSQ recap where Alice was basically like, pushing the Confederacy to join into the fight, and we're like, like, we're gonna give you an opportunity, and she like leans in, and it's like, and I have to edit it because I've had this idea since it happened, where like it zooms in on her face, and she was like, oh, we'll create your opportunity, and you can fight the Garlic Bread Empire if you got the stones for it. And like, I'm gonna have like the John Cena music in the background, like do 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 do, and it's like everyone's like, oh my god, she roasted you, because I thought it was hilarious. I went back and replayed that little bit on the stream, and I was cracking up the entire time. It's just like, I want to make this like moment epic, because this is one of the first, outside the coils really, like big awesome Alice moments where she's like actually stepping into like the pusher of the main story. I mean, yeah, she was there for the Warriors of Darkness, don't get me wrong, but like here it feels like she's like really just getting into her character. Allie's stones are bigger than time. Bigger than Alfie's. Nobody's gonna say that. Anyway, everyone's here with their colorful dogs. I do make a note of that. 16 videos, especially when you're not misinterpreting family connections. I got that wrong. I didn't pick that up. I had to actually go back to the footage because I hadn't deleted it. I still had the footage and I was like, oh, okay, I have to see this. I have to see what you mean. Oh, Jill is the ward. Oh. Mistakes were made. I'm just saying. Anyway, so last we checked with the MSQ, right after we ran off and did the Rising event, we were here in, I have to zoom out because, Tamamizu, which I'm probably going to say is called tiramisu. Just so you know, it's tiramisu. We met up here with Soroban, because our whole objective is to meet up and convince the Kojin, at least the blue Kojin. I think we're going to try to convince them to join us and then either remove the red Kojin or get them to betray the Garlic Bread Empire. I think that's the two options that I think we're going to do, you know? Wild, pure, and free. That's pretty funny. And not thinking joke. Again, I haven't used the Chocobo since we had the story bit, or the actual integration here in the game. That's it. They've only ever been mounts for me, so that's on me. Yeah. Close enough. Good stuff today. Have all my main combat jobs up to level 100, those being Monk, Dark Knight, Astrologian, Dancer, Red Mage. Should get around to fully leveling up my crafters too. Who was it? It wasn't Ulrich. It wasn't Ulrich. It was Alex. So Alex, Quintessence. I might be saying the last name wrong, but Alex Quintessence was one of the earlier followers here of the group for my MSQ and playing through on the streams. Has basically been MIA since the release of Dawn Trail, only to find out that they're coming up for air like every so often because they're trying to hit every single job at to max level, every single job to level 100, which is incredible because I got to like level 63 on my Dark Knight and I'm like, woo, I'm tired. I don't know, but anyone who's doing that, I pray for you. I pray for you. Alrighty, so we have quite enough stuff going on. But we need to go off and talk to Soroban, I guess, to kind of figure out what we're going to do. Away, my wolves. Finally made it to a stream. Kelly, welcome in. You're just in time. Did you know that Mike Tyson really isn't that religious? Yeah, mainly because he always punches people in the faith. Okay, alright, that's a good one. What strange tides bear you to our home? Okay, that's pretty fun. All the people who just signed in, who just saw the note, and they're like, oh, Calf Dad's live, let me go ahead and check. And then just 1, 2, bam, bam, punch to the faith. I love it. Alright, so we gotta go meet to the turtle leader. Turtle leader. Need to have a higher pitch of voice for that. See, I dare not. I dare not actually go out of my way to insult Mike Tyson. That's just a general rule of thumb for your health. For everyone's health, I will say. Okay, it costs 55, go. I'm not even gonna try to do it. I'm so mad at you right now. I can fly. That's a dad joke because bad pun, but you also got to be dad age to get it. Yeah, see, it's a 1-2 combo. Oh, voices.
Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
In his negotiations.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
It's up at max right now. Except I'm not actually talking. There's no words. Nothing whatsoever. Sorry.
So, you seek to compel our red brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something.
So I gotta say this. I make fun of Lease in Monday's video because when she was talking to Rasho, the Confederate commander, or the Confederate captain, she like does the Eastern bow and she's just like struggle busting through that whole interaction. And this is so going to be on the next MSQ recap. Poor Lease is fighting for it. Everything sounds like a question.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small.
Opal, you sent me a link talking about Kami. Welcome in, Pamela. You sent me a link about Kami, and it was apparently, from what I could, very briefly, I won't sit here and say I was able to digest all of it, but it seems like Kami is like a universal term for all things divine. Like it isn't just like, you know, like it's a specific deity. It's like everything that could be under that divine umbrella. So I guess that kind of leads into why you sent that to me? Question mark, I'll say.
Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite.
Divine spirits, naturists, spirituality, gods, got it. Okay.
We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children.
Heel Hall, you're right, and I don't like it.
Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters.
Ah, okay. All right. Quick thought. The Red Kojin are going to... here's our play. I think we are going to convince the Red Kojin that the best option is to join together with the Blue Kojin and everyone else to push back the Garlic Bread Empire. Like, I think that's going to be our best bet, right? Because they aren't being true to themselves. They're just doing it for survival, which, again, we're starting to see a lot of these factions who are all just... basically, they're on their heels and they're like, dude, we're just trying to live. So I think that's going to be our play. We're going to do something with the Red Kojin to convince them that it is to forego their ties. There. Smiles. Just saying.
To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Also, Sir Nix did just finish up, and I saw it earlier today, and I wasn't able to get back to him, but he did finish up the Papa Meow emote, where he's thinking, where it's like, he's doing the... I gotta get the camera right. The thought like this, but the Papa Meow look and everything. So that one's coming. Hopefully that'll be ready on Monday. Hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our red brothers live by the sword, we Blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Nevertheless, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the Red falls unjustly upon the Blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
Quick side note, is this a mount? Can you have a manta ray as a mount? I'm just saying, that looks pretty cool. Yes, you can. All right, that's awesome. Is that like a Beast Tribe mount, or is that like a store mount? What is that? Eureka and or loot box. Ooh, Allied Society quest with the Kojin. Oh, nice. Okay, all right. I'm down for some mount farming.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the Red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
All right, come on, pop out them secrets, butternut squash. We gotta roll.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
Very Zelda-like game. I think I've seen Okami.
As you wish.
Gummy in Chief sounds like Garfield going mumble, mumble, mumble. I mean, wait, you can't hear, Emmy? Okami is good. Your kids might love it. It's an aesthetic of a classical. Yeah. I think I've seen it. But I've also heard a lot of good things about the gameplay, though. You know, until ffxiv.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
He's Wesley from Princess Bride. I can hear, I just can't hear audio pressing plus I. See, look, I come out of a fever dream talking to a giant ninja turtle, and everyone's riding a damn manta ray. And they look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I actually like these. It's giving me any Guild Wars 2 players skimmer vibes. Like it. We gotta find a priceless treasure, the Yasakani no Magatama. Yasakani no Magatama. I feel like they're just making up stuff at this point. Not abide by this, steal the vessel and bring it to their imperial and exceed it into was lost to the sea. There's a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. Oh, water breathing, nice. Twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snails, and a freshly harvested Unkui carpus. Oh, okay, alright, so now it's not just me. I have to go, we're all splitting up to do stuff together. Okay, nice. Alright, so we gotta go get a carcass of something. We gotta go kill something, that's all I know. Favorite mounts. Jewel bead of the Yasakani. You find the Shishi and the Violet Tides? No, I didn't. Basically, the Kojin believe that the Kami reside in old valuable artifacts, and the red and the blue have differences on how to acquire these treasures. Oh, okay, yeah. How familiar am I with Japanese mythology? Very surface level. I will admit, it's probably not as in depth as, like, I would say even Greek, but even my Greek, I'm probably a little bit rusty. I tell you, That game, Age of Mythology, it's an RTS game. I played the heck out of when I was a kid. That was like one of my favorite games, without a doubt. Love that game. Nope, not enough. Okay. Well, that was very easy, actually. Ritual was not actually that hard. We'll get there. No spoilers, please. In any other aspect, the level 73 dungeon is completely... Whoa! Okay, that's water. I'm fine. 3 sacred treasures of Japan. Oh, okay. All right, that makes more sense. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of understand it then being more like spiritual, but like I'm actually more interested in seeing that the red have. Oh wait, no, I gotta go that way. The red have suppressed their connection to the kami. You know. Woodsman, how old are you at that age? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Now, what's it? Age of Mythology had this thing about it where you could like click on, because it's all based off of like Greek, Egyptian, Norse. They even added like Atlantean and Chinese mythology, and it was like all like, you know, like all 5 of them together. But like you could read each one of the characters. Like if there was a hero, you could read about the hero. You could read about like what a hoplite is. You could read about what a myrmidon was. You know, like these different things and how they played into Greek society or in Greek mythology and stuff like that. It was really, really cool. You wouldn't be talking about Greek deities and accidentally use use a Roman word. Wait, for like, you mean like Mars? Mars? What's it? It was like they used all the planetary names, if I remember correctly, for Roman. Same thing. Oh wait, you guys can't see anything. I have a giant crab. One day we will live in a world which not for cogent rituals, but today is not this day. Dragoons were actually a type of soldier. I did know, but I don't remember. They didn't really have, was it spears? Was it really spears their big thing? Was that true? It's believed that all objects have a spirit, then they become benevolent or malevolent based off of how they were treated and used. They were mounted soldiers. Gotcha.
Hello there.
French cavaliers with guns. Lances. Oh, okay. Still have Royal Canadian Dragoons. Oh, that's so cool. French cavalry. Yeah, it's like, Dale, you wouldn't call, not Aphrodite. What's her name? Greek god of fertility and farming, but I know the Roman one is like Ceres. C-E-R-E-S. No, it's not Venus. Maybe it's Persephone. Meter, maybe. Now, Aphrodite's love. But it was funny once I figured out that, okay, it might be Demeter. But it's funny to see the different interactions between those two, like Greek and Roman. And then it's like, everyone's like, oh, Roman was the best. And it's like, but Greek was there. Greek was there, I'm just saying. Goes to the Fire Emblem class of swordsman. Yeah, I go there too. Hercules was my favorite Greek-related character, so when my brother told me Hercules wasn't canon to the story of Age of Mythology, I kept getting annoyed. Yeah. Romans were copycats. Oh yeah, oh, 100% remix of Greek. His best is just Greek with new names. Exactly. What's it? I used to, actually I had a high school project. Funny enough, Sir Next, I had a high school project, and it was like the capstone project. We had to like essentially do like an official presentation, like you were trying to convince us something, but instead of it doing to like in front of a teacher, you did it in front of the entirety of the administrative staff. So the principal, the vice principal, and all that. It was like 20 people. They all got to watch. I did mine on Hercules, and why Hercules is one of the simplest non-copyrighted or non-copyrightable, we'll say, logos and names for a product. Because if you're talking about a product and you want it to show that it's strong, is resilient, if it's a structural thing, or you know, like Ajax is to cleaning stuff, I had to do that in front of the entire class or the administrative staff. That was stressful. That was stressful, but they also they never failed anyone. They're all like, well, you could have done better. And it's like, listen, just give me the damn diploma. I've been here long enough. Release me from my prison. Can clean all the stables. I had to get my notes. Kami refers to an extraordinary reality that inspires reverence and awe. It can be used for beings or as a quality. Even a rock might become a kami. Huh. That's actually really cool. All things big and small, I guess. Italian peninsula were originally Greek. Okay, but Hercules or Heracles. So what you're saying? Disney Hercules made it a satire about celebrities, athletes, and celebrity worship, and muses being gospel singers. It was inspired. Like, I heard that they're coming out with a live action, like an actual live action retelling of the Disney version, and which I think is actually probably expected at this point, because I mean, like, what's it? You want to know the main reason? You want to know you guys want to know the main reason why Disney does all these live reactions, you know, of their original stories, like 25 years later? It's because the legal end of their ownership of that particular title or that brand or what have you is expiring. So what they do to sweeten the deal is to remake it as a live action version, so it's new for a fresh audience and all that, but in the clauses they re-up on the ownership of those particular titles. So they can just basically keep going with whatever's been like legacied into it. So Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, all these different things. And essentially they're just able to keep it within their realm, and they make a new movie that does good or bad depending on which ones you want to watch. Like, I actually really like the live action version of Aladdin. I thought that one was pretty good. The live action one of Beauty and the Beast, my daughters loved. And also, it's not just because I'm an Emma Watson fan, which I am, but it's more so that it was exactly almost to a T what the original, like, Disney movie was, what the cartoon version, you know? So, they screwed up the original. Is nothing sacred? Come on, we don't need a live action. Leave the classics alone. Yep. Aladdin? Wait, did I add an R to that? Was supposed to be more accurate to the legend, but was even more fantasy than the original cartoon movie. Yeah, I know, exactly. That my brain carries the most accurate information with it. Trial goal. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I got distracted. I'm on it. Thank you, Opal, keeping me online. Sui-no-Sato can provide you with guidance better than we can. You do well to go and visit them. Shellless? You mean there are Kojin who aren't the only ones living under the sea? Okay, so there's a lot of stuff under the sea. Interesting. Love the live action Beauty and the Beast. It was very good. I do have to say that in Soroban we trust. I do have to say that my wife kind of like laughed, because the original Beauty and the Beast, when Beast turns back into a man, like she was like, I actually don't really like him like that. Like he's not attractive. He was like, Belle, it's me. It's like, she's like, this ain't it, Chief. I was like, the movie was made like 30 years ago. She goes, yeah, you don't forget. Many will not forgive them what they did to Star Wars. Yep. Alrighty. So, and we just got a whole crap load of quests. Like, we just got all the quests in this hub ready to go. I think that would be a fun series. I was actually sitting there thinking about it. Like, what would I do after the MSQ is finished? Like, probably sometime next year. Like, what will I do? And I had a thought, and my thought was to say that instead of, you know, just like only doing either the extremes or stuff like that, just going on quests to find either the best quest or the worst quest in the game, and then just doing like all the random side quests, you know? Like I had that thought the other day. I didn't know if I should flesh that out eventually. Every woman I know has said the same thing. Live action, call them CG like they are.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea.
That's ominous as shit.
The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends.
It would really suck if this is where the Warrior of Light died. We trusted a turtle who said we could swim.
Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood.
Oh no, different line. Oh no.
O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths.
Okay, I might be reading into this. You guys remember what Urianger said right before we had to go to Kugani? Do you guys remember? I can't recite the whole thing, but there was a talk about like the colors of red and blue. And for some reason, I just had an idea pop into my head between the red and blue Kojin, and I'd have to pull it up to look at it, but I'm having like one of those, like, if you guys remember Jimmy Neutron, he had a brain break, except like my brain is actually breaking. But I just had a random thought. You can get this as an emote. I've seen an occult ritualistically spam it. Brain blast. What did I say? Big brain moment. See this. You guys keep me online. I had like faint memories. Brain break. No, mine was a brain break. It was brain blast. Also, the size of his head. Very concerning.
Receive of us our meager offerings. Cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine.
I had a brain fart.
The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
It's because he's a big brain boy. Brain flatulence. You can swim. I can't swim. I need this blessing in my life. We're just trusting him. We popped into a bubble, and then he's like, I stole your lungs. Like, why is he... Look, he's smiling.
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy paddling brother.
Even 20,000 leagues under the sea, Alfie is still catching fades. God, I love this game. I love this game so damn much. Oh.
Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Oh, the 1-2 combo. God, I love this game.
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea. Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it.
God, I love this girl, like, so much. And the best part is that she knows Alfie will have never have heard this unless Lease or I say anything. Alfie has no idea that we're trash talking him under the sea. It is so good. It's just not very buoyant.
But first, let us
Superior.
take to the water.
God, I love this game. Sneezing mom's away. Alfie doesn't know. Alfie doesn't know. Don't tell Alfie. Don't tell Alfie on you. Actually, in Monday's video, I make a comment about how while we were being diplomats, I kind of missed Alfie.
Incredible. I could swear I was breathing air.
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
How is my hat staying erect? I said what I said, but how is my hat staying straight up when I'm underwater? It's standing at attention and I don't like it.
Wow, look at them. I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
It's stiff. It performs. Well, they just get worse. Say, I propose a simple question. I propose a simple question. You guys are like, Witchy, you don't have to spell out blood flow. This already said it. Jesus.
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kosetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Probably Mercury.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall call them again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
He put on a hat, and like the air bubble got trapped in there.
We'll find that treasure in no time. Come on!
Girl, why are you hollering? I'm a foot away from you. Nod. You knew what you said, so you should have known the answers you would have get. Tyler, I know just every single time that I make a comment about that, someone is going to take it a different way. I feel like it's a give and take. I say something, that thing's going to eat me. I say something and then you guys feed off of it, and then we bounce back and forth. Oh, diving's unlocked. Nice. I can dive. Oh, control spacebar. Okay. You and all your flying mounts. I can show you this pool. See, all I wanted was one of these mounts. Just that quickly. Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. I saw a comment because I was like, man, traversing the Ruby Sea is going to be like, it's so important that I get the, what's it? The flying, the aether currents and stuff like that. And then it's like, they're like, well, that's only half the battle. And it's like, oh, now I'm starting to see why. I'm seeing why. It's like a whole underwater village. Like, that looks like an aura in the background. Your skull expanded to fill the space. New game mechanics. Nice shield. All right, let's go talk to some people around here. Oh, hey, the Kojin water blessing emote. Nice. I think I saw this last time, actually. I'm not trying to pick up on her. I'm sure she's a nice lady, but we got business to do. All right. Good place for whales too. Like, I was expecting this to be just kind of like a, more Kojin or other underwater characters. No, it is legitimately just like an underwater place for, it just feels like normal people, right? What message, Woods? And I'm late. I just got to, I was gonna go there and do with your Sui-no-Sato glam. Oh, wow, okay. We just met this dude, and he's already pushing us away. Got you. Specifically, or, yeah. Okay, this guy really does not want to help. That is the fluffiest damn critter I have ever seen. Oh my goodness. And he's carrying a lantern. I really like my my ugly duck emote. But, or my ugly duck minion. I'm just saying. Or there will be no dango for dinner. It's an otter. This is the best. The bestest of boys. Look how he's paying attention. He's listening to every word. Permit outsiders to remain would be gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. All right. Fair, right? Fair. I prefer a tropical shirt otter. He looked over at him. Okay. All right, so they basically came out here because they wanted to get away from the garlic bread empire. I'm down here, haha. And all their shenanigans, and just form their own society. So they're very, very hesitant of joining anything. But he did say the violet, which I think is actually kind of interesting because, I mean, like what's it? Red and blue make purple, which could also be called violet. Red turtles, blue turtles come together. Violet. That's interesting. Very, very big use of colors here. Just saying. What a high steel for. I mean, everyone in there is probably inbred. Don't think about it too much. It's a video game. Don't think about it too much. Oh, tavern and Asari. We're gonna catch up with Gotetsu and Yahtzee.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and its still filthier clientele.
Frickin' names day.
Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Is doing fine, as you can see. MMO cities and towns are smaller than they should be, assuming a higher population than you can see. True.
Orphan of the Nayori. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Oh, he's talking about her. Yahtzee was the orphan of Naori. Nayuri, widow of Sashihai. Sashihai. Just like Lord Hien. It's supposed to be Hien, but it's in my head it was Lord Heine.
Not enough. Not nearly enough.
Oh, wow. Lord Heineken.
My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you.
Who is sitting here like kind of jealous of Goat Setsu? Like, I know you're out there and you guys are sitting here like putting in the chat. Some people are like, I can fix her. Don't worry. Don't worry. People are very down that. Jesus. When I started this game, I was like, oh no, my Christian eyes. And this is a regular scene nowadays. I expose myself to this like 2 or 3 times a week. Now, you guys, after you mentioned your upright hat, I was talking about the hat. Physics didn't apply there, okay? People see this and they're like, yeah. Yeah, it's here. It's here. This is it. Just saying. Someone's gonna say it. I can fix her. It always is. Mommy, sorry. All right, back into it. People be thirsty, man. I can fix her, but whatever's wrong with her is way hotter. It should have been me. Someone get the bat. We got to get the down bad dat.
But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's head.
You don't know the half of it. Do the optional dungeon. I'm gonna. My main objective is to do the trial. I want to finish the trial before I do anything.
Oh, poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me. How did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death?
I'm actually really starting to get creeped out by this chick.
Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it.
Girl, I'm shaking. Put in brown eye contact, please. I actually looked. I looked when we get a zoom in of her eyes. I know that there are some people in this universe who can have like the white eyes, but every time I see the white eyes, I'm like, are they like live streamers? Is that what it is? Miserably grind machinist to 90. Gonna be a slog.
Yes. I heard the stories about the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
Oh, wow.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
We're getting some character depth right here.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
So Goat Setsu brokered a deal with the Garlic Bread Empire to slay people, I'm guessing, and it may have been just a mixed bag. They didn't really elaborate, as an agreement to help get to his master. But then he was thrown in jail. Right? Weird it didn't show up again. YouTube being YouTube. I'm sorry, dude.
To my dismay, the details escape me at present.
Jail first.
Could jog my memory.
Jail first, and then was a samurai. To fight them, for them as a soldier. Got it. Jail's pronounced G-A-O-L.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
God, I hate this
Of
dude.
all the bloody stupid. Ah! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make him pay.
Oh, lock me up. I've been a bad mage. Get out of here. You guys are killing me with the context here. All right, come on. Come on, Goat. Goat Setsu. In darkness, the Magatama dreams. Oh, finally an upgrade. Go search CDNA's or Eorzea. Guess what? We're on your front step. We could try. Sorben sent us here. Maybe we should ask him. Encourage them to talk. I'd say our best bet is probably go talk to the villagers. Because he also said, that first guy said that he was a high priest. Oh, he looks like an even higher priest. Our daughter fought in the rebellion, and we had not heard from her since. These are Yugiri's parents. These are Yugiri's parents. I think these are Yugiri's parents. Oh, well, it's in the text. Damn it. That was less exciting. I got way too ahead of myself, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's Yugiri's parents. And the text is like, I mean, look at her mom. Jeez. Guys, it's not a good look. All right. Just so we're clear, I put my glasses on. You guys are a lot more clear. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious to the outside world. To Doma they went, where they met a young boy, proud son of Yanxia. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately of the Doman's plight and urged us to take in the boy. My wife and I would not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced that the Garleans one day would come for us, and it was in search of strength to defend us that she left years later to learn the spirit ways of there. Classic CD moment. Oh, that's going in the video. Yeah. Yeah. You don't suppose I've played Final Fantasy VI? No. The only other Final Fantasy that I've played outside of 14 is the demo for 16, and that comes out next Thursday, I think. I want to say it's next Thursday. Oh, 3 days. Okay, yeah, so it's like freaking Monday. In like 3 days, my man. Cannot wait for your 16 playthrough. You know what's funny is that like I was playing through it and I put up and I was like, wow, this actually really exceeded my expectations. I mean, yeah, it's a demo and it's a Final Fantasy game, so it's like 50% story and cinematics, but again, it's something good to watch. Anyway, like I loved how many comments. I was like, wow, this game is pretty good. And you guys know how I was talking last stream about like how people get pissy, they get angry about whatever they're talking about. Well, one guy was one comment was like, this was the worst thing ever. You know, it was the most boring piece of crap game. It was, you know, there was just no combat. It was just all story. And it's like I love like any of the follow-up messages, the replies on anything on my channel, but the best ones were coming from the Final Fantasy community, where it's like, so tell me this is your first time playing a Final Fantasy game without telling me it's your first time playing a Final Fantasy game. It was hilarious. Like there were commenters just like roasting these people going into it. Like it was so good. Deserves a significant chunk of praise 7 gets. Dichotomy of gamers. Yep. It's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Are people who actually didn't play 16. Yeah. Like I'm actually interested in cranking up the difficulty if I can. I'm pretty sure you can, but cranking up the difficulty in 16 and then like actually making it like a stressful, like almost like Elden Ring type thing. That's kind of where my mindset was. And also I feel like it would be a lot more entertaining instead of me just cruising through everything, like actually making this hell on myself for your entertainment, because that's what I do here. Every Monday and Friday at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only New Game Plus. I always think of the clip someone saying 16 is easy and then it was legit. Just that they had all the assist rings on. Yeah, I saw the assist rings. I didn't actually use it. The hard mode. Okay, gotcha. 15. Well, again, I don't think that I would have been that interested in Final Fantasy 16 if I didn't already be playing Final Fantasy 14. So we got places to be. I was like, man, you know, like, oh, these are Yugiri's parents. And then it's like, you look at the mom and it's like, yeah, that's definitely. But they also confirmed that she had a brother-esque. So much discourse about those rings. Some saying it was used, some saying it wasn't accessible enough to make 2 accessory slots with people with disabilities. Why not just all the Final Fantasy games? Well, and again, I think I'm trying to pace myself because let's be serious, Final Fantasy 14 is a monster of a game. There's a lot of content, and I don't have all the time in the world, you know? Ah, yes. I am flying underwater. Wow, this map is freaking huge. Mikote Yugiri? No, I have not, actually. Oh, hey. That was lucky. Is it really this hard? Why do we have to do everything for these guys? That was so easy. You'll be halfway, hero number request, halfway through the MSQ in about 4 to 5 streams. Whew, that's a lot. We got a lot of work to do. Still. Again, I think that time frame of me being at Dawn Trail, or at least up and through Dawn Trail early next year, I think is going to be accurate. If I keep the streams kind of moving the way that they're meant to be, you know? It's embarrassing. The whims of the divine. Conjurers, scholars, astrologian, dread mage. Oh, that was a good crack of the neck. Okay, all right, yay! We went and did it. Just that easy. Alrighty, so let's go off over and well, we have to actually go all the way back over here. Those guys are gonna go say thank you to Yugiri's parents. There you go. Is a new game in the ongoing story of Final Fantasy XIV. RM12. Well, you have the marker that points you where things are. Yeah, that's true. Let's go this way. What's up? What's up, Cinnabuns? To try to catch up for Endwalker, I played through part of Heavensward all the way to the end of Shadowbringers. No cutscene skipped in like 5 weeks. 20 quests a day, not objectives. Quests, yeah. I mean, like, I could do it if I wanted to hammer through all that time frame, but mainly I'm playing Final Fantasy here on stream with you guys. So, like, there might be times where I do something off stream or off camera, like work on Maelstrom so I can get freaking glam prisms, because that's still something I need to do, or level up a job quest or something like that. Like, those are things that I might do off stream, but for the most part, you guys are watching the MSQ right here. The game is better unrushed. Yeah, oh yeah. Playing like 6 hours a day. Yeah, I ain't got that time. Nope, wrong gut. Resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals. In laying claim to this most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. To treat men and women such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly, we will aid your cause. Okay, that was really easy. Okay. Take your time, smell the coffee. So this is nice. I think I blazed through Stormblood in a week. Is not a good way to play. Got it. Realm reborn to 6.4 in 3 months, but there was no lifing it hard and only pacing myself once I hit the Stormblood plan. Treasure Vault of the Kojin, the Isle of Zeki. A prized relic, be they red or blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, their response would would by necessity be immediate. Kojin will be summoned for Malms all the way to defend their treasures. Ah. Interesting. Is holy ground home to a thousand kami. To intrude upon it without paying proper respects is sacrilege we cannot condone. Pay our proper respects, it would be all right. How do we do that again? May forgive your trespass and instead delight of your mischief making. Okay, all right. So we gotta go cause a ruckus. I like how we're all just like, what is happening? So the idea, it sounds like, is that we are going to take this kami, this divine kami, drop it off at the vault that they have, and in that way it's going to service us bringing everything whole together, which is a great thing, which the kami and the divine will be like, okay, you guys are good, you paid your respects. And then it's like, we will cause chaos summoning all the red Kojin here because we're like messing with their vault and they're protecting it with their lives, which is then going to make the Garlic Bread Empire weaker so that the Confederacy can retake Asari's village. Okay, that's a lot. All right. Simple enough. I have more questions than anything. I'm pretty sure these guys are the Namazu. The little guys are the Namazu. Fantastic guy. Yes, yes. 1,000 pardons. There's layers, and you're trying to start a war. Yeah, I am trying to start a war. It's like Santa's Village. But this isn't the weirdest thing that I've seen in my time in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm just saying. This is not the weirdest thing that I've seen. I gotta take this off. I really gotta take this off. I'm trying to like read the text, and all I hear is jingle bells in my ear. Breaking and delivering. Dark Knights, folded great steel or great sword. Oh, look at that! Don't look at the homeless man, but look at that. That's a pretty sword. You nervous? Yep, Alizé's nervous. I wonder why, though. The gold one costs 50 million gil. And yeah, like I had to drop this because all I was hearing was like jingle bells going off. Where do we gotta go? We gotta go way the hell over there. Okay. Let's ride this. Yeah, like, I don't know if it's from all the kids screeching in my ear, which is a thing. If you guys have little girls, man, they screech so loud. It's actually, it was bad. I went to the doctors and they said that I was going deaf. I mean, that was just really hard news to hear. Terrible. Oh, fishy bubble. Go home. I am home. Delicious. You know what's saltier than this water I'm swimming in? Your tears. I hope I'm glad. That's actually a good one. I'll give you. Neither did he. The other two will join them there. Together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Watch despite the tensions. My eyes are dry. Here, martial prowess. I'm a wizard. What do you mean? I don't have martial prowess. I have magic powers. Gold heart title by leveling all trusts to level 100. All right, here we go. Seek out and slay the red Kojin near the dive. Ooh. You guys hear that? I like that music. That's good music. All right. I've gotten the casting down. I don't know if you guys noticed. I had to stop talking so I could focus on the not dying. Yes, I know that these are the wrong targets, but I also didn't want to pull a bunch of them. I didn't want to pull a bunch of them because if I get over there and then I summon them all, I'm gonna die. MGR Revengeance relevant. Metal Gear Rising. I have not actually. I have seen the what's it, the clip of, I think it's I can't remember his name, but it was against the senator. I haven't played any of those games, but I did watch him fight the senator. And that was like one of the funniest damn fight things that I've ever seen. Raiden and Armstrong, that's what it was. And that was one of the funniest damn things because it's like the purest American politic that you can go. Like, it was so funny. Nano Machine's son. And he's like this just big, like, brooding senator with a giant forehead. So good. Is unironically so good. See, that's the thing though, is that like, even though I like doing MMOs, there's still a lot of like single player RPGs that I think I would get to, you know? A lot of them that I really, really feel like I should actually give some time to. Ren and Stimpy character. Okay. It's good, but it's just batshit insane. It's so amazing. that it? Oh, I have to go up over there. I was like, wait, that was it? Oh, you're not attacking me. Okay, I can still mount. Alrighty, so we caused a mild distraction with a giant fiery explosion. I'm gonna have to go through and play the and fight these Monkey Island series. Well, see, that's the thing though, is that like I think I may end up having to remake or redo some of my ideas for series. Like I really do like playing Lord of the Rings online, but I think once a week probably isn't going to be the best suited for that type of series. Like if I was going to do something, I should probably just like hammer it straight through, you know, like if I was going to play, we'll say you know, Final Fantasy 16, Monday and Friday I would do 14, and then the rest of the week would just be me posting videos about playing 16, you know? I'm gonna eat it. Hey. It's kind of what I was thinking. Who knows? Honestly, my thought process changes on how I make videos like nearly weekly. So there you go. Bam. I was actually pretty excited to be able to get through the Guild Wars 2 expansion, Janthier Wilds. I actually didn't, I actually very much enjoyed it. I actually had a good time. The ending was a little underwhelming for the end of the launch story. Like I felt like it could have been better. But all in all, it does the job of, oh, well, here's the next question, you know, like what's going to happen next. Most of the LucasArts point-and-click adventures, Monkey Island, can be banged out in like 2-3 hours. If you think in like Moon Logic. They're not. I didn't really feel like they were crowding me. Not that much. Easy back there. I got it. Please do not attack. Thank you. I need the true Black Mage experience. I must suffer. Eating it. But I'm fine though. That's the thing. Wow, that one just obliterated. Thunder is actually hitting pretty hard. Okay. And you liked it. Black Mage has been a lot of fun, honestly. Like, I haven't disliked Black Mage at all. Neglecting your poor espresso. I have to go and get the leafy greens, I think is what I have to do. That's my objective. How much? Jeez. Sleep is like crucial. And if it's not there to be used, what do you do it? Why not use it? No, northwest. I'm there. One more job to get to level 100 and it's Black Mage. Wolf.
Hello there.
Guess we're going up this way. Yeah, I'm Pop-Tart Cat. Thank you for grabbing a cup. If you guys got the bugs, go ahead and send them in. Do the thing. Oh, hey, an Aether Current. You guys know the drill. It only gets better as you level. It's great. I actually like I mean, yeah, at first learning the Fire 1 through 4 has been a little bit confusing, but after that, once you understood it, it's actually pretty easy, you know? It's a slower start, let me put it that way. Black Mage is absolutely a slower start. And once you get up to, I found it started to pick up around like 50-ish, 55. It's gotten a lot better, in my opinion. A lot better. All right, I am accidentally aggroing like everything in this camp, so. All right, who do we got? Who's fighting? Anyone fighting? Nobody's fighting. Nice. Okay, we're good. Triple cast, baby. Oh, this is so gonna be a giant boss fight.
Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege.
Did you see what we just ran onto? It's a giant arena. That can only mean one thing. There's going to be a boss here. I think we're here. I think we have arrived.
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
What in the world?
Oh, because we brought the third piece back. That looks like a sword.
Who hath made us whole?
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Koji.
It's already at 100. This ain't my first rodeo, Keel Hall. Thank you very much. Now, you know what? We're leaning into it. Stand in there with confidence. I made you whole, punk.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault? How auspicious! We do commend thee, son of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen, and for their loyalty we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills. That's what we need.
Alisei being the realism.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
Is this guy by chance related to Urianger? Just saying that it's getting an orangutan vibe with the verb choices. It's his voice actor. Okay. All right. Perfect. There we go. I'm picking up on it, folks. Holy hell, look at this dude.
We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
This guy's amazing. It's our boy.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
You guys gotta understand, Lease is just the purest form of like freedom fighter, and it's like everyone else is protected by magic, and she's just like, guys, that's a primal. That's a primal.
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment.
The chosen trial time.
Lease, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
I reminded him, Visceral. Yes. What a banger. I was gonna say that's a hell of a laugh. He just loves to fight. Oh wait, I gotta go speak with Alice. Oh, I hear Chloe. Is that Chloe? Or no, that's just a Lalafell. That's the Lalafell spam. I know that one. All right, we're to tank now. And trial text closely first. Alice, why are you girls hiding off over here? Why doesn't this have quest text? Is this how it should be? Am I missing something? Is there a setting? I don't want to go ahead and speak with her first. Oh, okay. Pity Elf wasn't here to provide. Get a new greatsword too. They went cheap after Heaven's Word after massive intricate logs for smallest quests. May not have the best plan, but she has a plan, as the only one. throw the Warrior of Light at him again. All right. Susan likes to fight. All right. Wreak havoc on the Isle of Zeki and draw the Red Kojin away from their Imperial masters have exceeded all expectations. Unfortunately, for reasons beyond your knowing, 2 of the sacred treasures stored in the Isle's vault reacted to the presence of the Yasakani no Magatama, summoning forth from the Aether the great kami Susano, a primal by another name. Though you and your comrades initially fled to safely, it is plain and simple you cannot leave the kami to be. Bid you return to the vault and do what you do best. Straight to the point, revel in the glory of combat. No, I'm not disrespecting him. I just think it's funny that it's like every option is always, well, I guess it's a primal again. Oh, I'm in combat, I guess. I am ready for the revel. Let's go! Pool of tribute. All right, it is ready. I think the only one who wanted or who requested to be here was Viseroth, if I remember correctly. Opal, you were keeping you had that you had reminded me the earlier. I'm pretty sure Viseroth asked me back at like the end of Dragon Song to be here. Viseroth, is that correct? Yeah. Many streams ago. All right, what would you like to do on this? Tank, heal, DPS. What do you got? Answer it is. All right, Galactic, would you mind inviting him? 5.3 and end of 6.0. And just as a note for you guys who were here and you guys are on the streams, just like let me know if there's like a specific dungeon that you wanted to be at and you wanted to do. Like I'm happy to remember and like write that down and be like, oh, okay. You know, if you're on for the stream and we're ready to go, then yeah, absolutely. I have no problem with that. No problem. I mean, hell, you guys follow me all over the damn place. It's the least I can do. Alrighty, so we will say roll 100 for tank spot. Ulrich with a 96, it looks like. 67, 45. That's the luck of the gods. Final Endwalker trial. Though that's a ways off. Way to reward your stalkers. I hardly put it as rewarding the stalkers. More along the lines of like, you guys get something more, okay? Like, yeah, I can sit here and tell dad jokes and watch the same story that you guys have already done. You guys follow along with that. But it's more so that if you guys actually get to interact with it, you know? It's because then you are a part of the journey with me, I guess. And yes, it is minimum item level, by the way. Hey, I'm not even logged into the game right now. I only occasionally stalk. Occasionally. All right, so let's go. Roll 100 for healers. Top 2 get picked. Family, same thing. A couple of the Stormblood normal rates. Yeah, so I'm when we actually get there. Damn, Witchy, 97. Yeah, when we get there, so here's what I need you guys to do. If you guys aren't a part of my Discord, please join my Discord, and then just send me a direct message so that I have a log of it. And then I can just go ahead and put all the things in there and of those who have requested what they want specifically, and we'll go from there. Hey, tax fraud, what's going on? By the way, tax fraud and vernacular, did you guys see your coffee beans? I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, that means that you guys have broken 6 months. There you go. 6 months of being a member of the channel. Thank you. Really appreciate it. All right, last 2. Say roll 100 for DPS. Top 2 spots, take it. Yeah, someone rolled a 69. Nice. God, I feel so cringy saying that. Let's see. Severin got a 90, I think. Yeah, Severin got a 90. And Chloe got a 91. I don't see any hires. Yep, there we go. I thought those coffee beans were lit. It's supposed to be a coffee bean but glowing background. I got into it. I'm glad you took my insistence on being a tank. Jack, as much as I try to get to everything I can, there's some things that I can't. I do listen to you guys. I do take your advice. Dad should embrace cringe. All right, background music is up to level 100. It's still a hell of an entrance. Susano. You know, from his entry, I would have thought that he was taller. I'm just saying. Height doesn't always matter. Alright. Guess we're gonna figure out what this guy does, huh? Glad to have you guys here. Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Let the rebels begin!
I don't even know what's killing us. I'll be honest with you. The clicks on the hotbar. I have it set up for, I think, Shift A, if I'm not mistaken. I just haven't looked.
The seas part for we alone.
That was a big beefy hit, man.
The seas part for we alone.
Caught it. Oh, did you guys like that? I caught that stack mechanic. I hope I can't get knocked off this platform. Is that a sail that I gotta watch? There's no cast time for it.
The seas part for we alone. How our hearts sing in the chaos.
Oh. What?
Wild and pure and forever free.
What the hell is this? Well, what is it? Oh, I didn't right click the thing. I didn't right click the thing. I was too much. We're fighting a giant. What the hell is this supposed to do? All right, let's do this.
Wild and pure and forever free.
That's so cool!
Rejoice!
Rejoice! Thank you, vernacular.
Resilient souls, I salute you!
That's a different looking tank mechanic.
Earth and stone at our beck and call!
Oh, they put our allies into there. Oh, that's pretty damn cool. Just making sure that one gets cast.
The seas part for we alone!
Gets good gameplay wise.
Such ferocity.
This is such a cool fight, man. Oh. 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 That was a damn good fight. It only gets here better from here on out. Memorable dance indeed. All right, you guys know what we got to do. Whoa. Wrong one. Got it. That was fun. Arena split detail. Like, that was cool. And then it's like, even like right here, yeah. Like you can see where the waves were, where he was like splitting the waves and the waves were going off. I was worried that you could you get knocked off of this? Like, could you get knocked off of this platform? Is that a way that you could die in here? Oh, that would have been, maybe in the extreme mode. That would be cool in the extreme mode. Like they had a knockback effect. This isn't a way to die in this fight. No, but the arena can break. Path of the sword, it's an instant death. Also, no. You can the crack can kill you in extreme. That's so cool. That was such a good fight. Just did this fight entirely solo. Day and night for Heaven's Word trials. Was long written off as unsoloable. And it's still 100% free.
Peep from the shellbacks, sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore.
And it's insane to do otherwise. Need to go to sleep. Kelly, you have a good night. Yes, and Wrathgame's the one who's been like soloing everything.
Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it. Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men.
Level Picto to level 100 to do it. Susano is your neighbor's kid who played too rough but was always happy.
On the other hand, naught was put in writing. But if your mind is made up, then that is
Head in bed, whisper you have a good night, alright? Tansui, don't be like this, man.
I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past.
Tansui, I was just talking about, I was talking about how cool you were. Good night, Chloe. You take care, alright? God, it's already 11 o'clock. In turn, though, leveling to 100 locks him from doing all the wondrous tales for leveling.
Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Shut up, Tansui.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
See him clipping through his hair.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy.
Mortal
all
flow
that is
hair
theirs
clipping.
is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
That fight was fun. I'm not gonna lie. Hats made me bald. I'll take that clipping. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really liked that, especially the real-time action event and all that. That was very well done. Oh, Namesday's tired.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Ugh. Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything?
What? Wait, no, not like that.
I'd hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
But yeah, Stormblood is where they really figured out what they wanted the combat to be. Well, of course it was fun. Susano wanted to have fun too.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it
Mazes
with
to
your
this
help
day.
or with your heads.
It was just cool. It was cool because it added that extra element of like the different transitions going back and forth, but then it's like the new mechanics that seem to be speeding up. It was just really, really well done. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I very much like the Heavensward content and stuff like that.
Confederate scum! You will pay for that!
Oh no, knock knock, open up the door, it's the Confederates.
They've come to save us!
Having a blast voice.
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all.
I'm sure he loved breaking loose.
It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
This girl's psychotic, isn't she?
My lady, I'm going outside.
Mom, don't be angry.
Oh, oh.
Oh, come on. You could have just ended the whole story right there.
The Kami are not finished with you yet.
He could have just ended the whole Viceroy right there. Maybe a little. I can fix it. What gives you that impression? I never said I could fix her. That's why Ford,
There's no end to them.
Ford Ranger
they just
is
keep
better.
Coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. He's counting on us.
I'm already finished.
Susano is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
My little hair, my little feather danglies just going in the wind.
Is it true? Did you defeat him? Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move? Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
To the Red Run. Ominous in,
Right.
in that context.
Although they don't seem keen to let us go.
Gotsetsu was talking about himself, but it looked like he was looking down at that oaf dude and being like, nah, you don't get to die yet.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
Add layers and compare. Well, us drawing our weapons probably isn't the best
speak
look.
to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
Okay, she gave the nod. Lease was just basically like, yeah, she's fine. Whatever. She's got plot armor. Don't worry, she'll be okay. Alice is absolutely carrying this expansion. I'm just saying. She's carrying this expansion.
I can't let you take all the glory, can I?
She has Vercure. She'll live. Standing over the corpse of their brothers. The hell is that? Oh, we gotta go up. Oh, we gotta go up to this top of the ocean. Ver flashbang. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Stormblood is an X-Pack carried solely on the backs of Alice and Gotsetsu. Lease is so bad by comparison. But I also think that it's like, what I've noticed thus far is that with Lease, it's like her breaking who she was as a person, you know? Like she's coming into, or she's coming to us as like this, almost like a brand new character in the sense of being, of course, Lease versus Ida. But the idea of it is that she's, even now, she made that big point, like, oh, I'm gonna stand up and be who I should be and, you know, be myself. But then it's like herself has thus far in this expansion questioned every single thing that she has done. Like, it doesn't seem like she's even sure of herself to any degree, right? I feel like Lease is in patches, but base 4.0 Lease feels like a character assassination, at least to me. Yeah. I could never understand the hate on her. Lease isn't the worst by anymore. Let that sink in. Why does that sink need to come in? Shouldn't it be in the bathroom? Sheltered her too much? Yeah, maybe. She's on an inner journey, yeah. Expansion MC, much like how Alphinaud was in Heaven's Word. I feel like there's a lot of like knowledge. You like that one, didn't you? You guys set that one up for me. I feel like there is a lot of growth that she has to do for it all to work out for her in this regard. But I will say that Alice is completely carrying it. The whole expansion is basically about her. Alice and her shenanigans. Hey, we're right back where we were. Looking back at Stormblood, I like Lease. Yeah. I don't like either of these choices. This makes it sound like, yeah, we'll go with that one. See, right here. Right here. This is where I'm talking about. It's like she feels like she is such like under question of her whole character and everything that she is doing. Like she doesn't feel confident in what her decisions and where she was going. We just swam like the equivalent of like 6 miles underwater, and now she's like, oh, I should have gone back and fought. And it's like, you had that thought, you know? I play female warrior light, so this part of Stormblood is basically a girl trip. Maybe that's why I didn't mind Lease so much. First time around, but I'm warming up to her. I said most, not all. She was a little sister, hidden in the shadow, essentially. Say, oh, hey, Allie, you're here. I mean, I won't say that she's like, oh, good God, she is so much taller than her. Shut up and let me have this. Ate too fast. I need a new lease on life. Jack, get the hell out of here. It's just how it's handled, in particular with the Alamegan bits. But I do have Doma complaints. I'm gonna say much. And it made an impression on Lease. Yeah, that's true. And I guess that's kind of where it is. It's like she still has, I feel like she still has that kind of like overhang on her about the person who made a sacrifice. And it's like, now she's like questioning because we were all spitting vinegar when we assaulted Baelsar's wall, and then we lost someone who was very dear to her, and now it's like, well, crap. Trying to get, trying to do a lot in the sex pact in a lot of places. Oh, wait, I gotta switch back to the Black Mage. I got a new staff. Or paste and common. That's written by Ishikawa of Rogue, Dark Knight, and Shadowbringers and Endwalker main scenario game. Gotcha. Alright, so unironically, it should be good, right? We stand Ishikawa here. All right, so I'm thinking that everything went as. Actually, I got a really kind of pit in my stomach. What's his name? Rasho had the opportunity to kill the what do you call it, Viceroy Yahtzee. Like, he had the opportunity, but then he stopped. I have a bad feeling something kind of happened with that, you know? Like, he is a Confederate pirate, and they were talking about not upholding their end of the bargain. So I'm wary now with most things. He barely missed, but again, she was standing there like basically unprotected. He very well could have done something, you know? Pseudonym, don't play that game with me. Who's this other villager? Ah, over there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Empire would obliterate everyone. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think that's also the main reason why Goatsetsu ran off, to distract them rather than us going in there and try to kill her. But I also think that she's far stronger. You don't get to the point of Viceroy in the Garlic Bread Empire like just by chance. Like, I think despite her, she's very much like a poisonous flower, you know, like, you know, pretty on the outside, looks harmless, completely, you know, can't be bothered, but on the inside she is an absolute like demon, and I'm willing to bet that she has like powers underneath. Like, there's something to her, and just even a calm about it. Like, she didn't even panic when the Confederacy was attacking. I mean, it's not hard to read into that and say, you know what, there's probably more to her than we were. We know that she was previously a spy, and if she was a spy, then there's a good chance that she knows like some type of combat. She might very well be a samurai herself. I'm just saying. I'll have to go raid Savage, so I have to leave, sadly. Enjoy the story. For 11 years, this game has brought me endless joys, and watching you experience makes me happy. David, I'm glad. I love this game. I've been saying this for quite a while now. For the greater part of this year, I've been playing this game, and I absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun. Really good. Damn good story. Damn good story. Said Xenos likes crazy. You're not wrong there. Hey!
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
Any computer game, yeah.
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korjin reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
Oh, come on. Goatsetsu could have taken Name's Day.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add.
Welcome in, Digits. If you guys got the bugs, go ahead and throw them up. The goat was still tied up.
Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, we're gonna say, yeah, Doma's gonna be free.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
The goat is free.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yanxia.
I have faith that
he's got a bruise on his head.
Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Names Day worked him over, but was like getting winded, which is hilarious. Damn it, Names Day.
Yanxia was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
I really like Rasho. Nod.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not
Some
to
of the
die before
cutscenes.
then, eh?
Yes. See when Bassway, there was a number of people who were like, I'm a little jealous. A little jealous there's some steps right there. Just in case you need to blend in for some reason. Oh wow, we got a whole mess of quests up and down this aisle now. Oh. Hamikaze. Guess I gotta go clear Palace of the Dead. Interesting. Oh, that's for the heaven on high? Ah, okay, okay. We do still have that file. What'd we get to? We got to like 20, didn't we? Wait, Tansu's voice actor is Papa Meow? Are you serious? That would be awesome if it is, because then he's like with us as we go through. I love it. Is that true? Ryan, you have a good one. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate all my lurkers. Watching in the shadows only to appear and tell me my dad jokes are bad. All right, we ride. How's your quest for Glam? I'm still right here with Shadows Uncast. I'm pretty sure that once I actually go in, I have to basically go do Dismail Darkhold, and once I do that, I should have enough currency? Yeah, Storm Seals to get that unlocked, and then I should be able to get purchase Glams outright, or Glam Prisms right there. It's as if he is still with us. Oh, wait, another cutscene.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that.
Oh, crap.
Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Okay. Pause. This is what's gonna happen. She's gonna kill these guys and disrespect their treasures, which again, the red and blue turtles have essentially the same thought process of the kami and the divine. But these guys were suppressing it to appease with the garlic red empires. She's gonna come in here and start murking these, make the red Kojin an enemy of the garlic bread empire, essentially just like, okay, they're, you know, whatever, you guys are the enemies, and then they're going to be with us, and then red Kojin, blue Kojin, and confederacy that we just gathered up in a revolution right here.
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if
Interesting
you are not
thought.
here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel, to torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Yahtzee is freaking crazy.
Wait, my lady!
Aww. Name's Day, you jerk. Yet more crazy for Dola.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doma.
She's gonna get what she asked for. Getting murked by Name's Day.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
Paradoxically threatening, yet not.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
He's a threat to normal people, and overpowered player. Not to an overpowered player named characters. No.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring...
Oh, sorry. Cut you off. Frickin' Name's Day. Alright, that red sword is gonna be with something. We finally made it to Doma! In Destiny 2, he's an absolute joke to normal players, but ordinary people, it's a big deal. Maleficent and Pete from Kingdom Hearts. Very similar rhymes.
How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yanxia.
I've really liked the scenery and the aesthetic for Stormblood. Like, thus far, I've really liked it as an expansion. They kept it, like, perfectly how it should be, you know? Like, and don't get me wrong, like, I loved
Before us
Korthos.
stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day.
Like, I did like Korthos, I did like
Life,
Foundation and all that.
Liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
They came. But they really do a great job of, like, creating these, like, biomes that actually feel like living, breathing places, you know? They needed to stop. Whoa, look at the size of that tiger. Okay, so basically, Xenos and Yahtzee came in and they created a whole bunch of ruckus, but she's been kind of lazy with how she's running everything here. Okay, got it. Where PS3s overheat. Coruscant, not when we move to the Jedi Temple. Not a word. This place is pretty. Oh, I love that. I love that background music. Oh, that's a cool helmet. It just has that, like, really, like, relaxing vibe to it, you know? Like, it's just chill. Chill. Like it.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Countryside vibes. Yeah, Felipe, that's great. Riding the good doggos.
Then there is no need to remain hidden.
I'm going too.
All right, thanks, Ihano. I'll take a look at it.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Dude, why are you screaming? Turn off the caps. You're gonna cause a ruckus. Oh my goodness.
Isn't that the general?
Lord Gorsetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
His caps like he would suck.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so?
Oh boy.
Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
He only has one volume.
All the times for him to turn up. Has the old fool lost his mind?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
Watch Dad
I know
of
not
Light.
who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford
Whisper
a
and
wrathful
Brian
shade.
Blessed.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me now.
Oh. I'm willing to bet that Garleans tortured them recently because of Gotetsu. I was actually just trying to gather the Aetherite that was right here in town. I'm just gonna go. That went worse than expected. Most things do. Most things do go worse than expected. Angry doggos. Just gonna go gather this Aetherite, if you'll excuse me. Ooh, there's a dungeon too. Alrighty. I think that this is probably where I will go ahead and call the stream. We got some decent reveals. We got to do the tribute, the pool of tribute, and get to meet the bestest of boys. And that was a fun fight, man. Holy crap, that was good. That was really, really good. I cannot wait to like go back and look at that again and kind of just like relive that, because that was so good. It's interesting to see how we have like transitioned out of the Ruby Sea and now here, and is it Yanxia? Yanxia. There we go. Yanxia. Anyway, I told you I enjoy it as a tank. Yeah, I like Jack. I absolutely loved it. That was so good. And especially just even from like the mechanics transitioning and with the real-time action events. I really hope that there's more moving. Just say Japan. It's really cool to see these different elements moving forward. I'm very interested in seeing what is going to happen still with the Confederacy, and then of course Yahtzee. When are we ever going to see Yugiri? Because we're still a very long time out from that. I mean, it's going to be good. What's it? No videos over the weekend. Fresh video coming. MSQ recap on Mondays. Videos throughout the week. Monday stream, we're gonna pick up right where we left off here. Yanza, thank you. Also, as a point, Felipe, you actually just reminded me. If you are interested in joining in a specific event or a specific like trial or dungeon or something like that, just go ahead and shoot me a message directly. Join my Discord. Shoot me a message directly. I'll leave a note. I'll make a note. I think Opal is helping out as well. For anyone who's expressed interest in a trial or a dungeon or something like that, or a raid. And I'll do my best. It'll be a first come, first served basis. So if it's like a dungeon and we already have, 3 people or who are there, whoever's there first gets it. Stuff like that. Anyway, I do want to just very quickly shout out the members of the channel and all of you fine viewers. I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you for being here and hanging out, having fun doing all these great shenanigans. A big shout out to Vernacular as well as the Woodsman for their donations. Wild and pure and forever free. Good stuff. I actually really like that trial, man. I'm going to be thinking about that. And of course, Digits for joining back into the membership. I greatly appreciate that. As always, everyone, I'm grateful for that you guys are here. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Go and have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Aside from that, stay caffeinated, folks.